Hi everyone, welcome in this video. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a question I see on forums, on Facebook, on Reddit too. I see everywhere this question, people asking how to beat the Elite Four. The Elite Four of Kanto. Looks like a lot of problems, a lot of people have problems into defeating the Elite Four and the champions in the Kanto region. So I'm just gonna make a quick video and show you what I recommend to them usually. So the first thing, I tell them always to get the item finder. Item finder, it's next on the right of Vermilion. I think you need maybe 40 or 30 Pokemons. You talk to this Professor Oak's assistant, and he's gonna give you the item finder. Then you're gonna go where the Snorlax were sleeping and use the item finder. You have to stand at the exact spot where I'm standing and use it. And you're gonna get a leftover. And the second leftovers, it's here. You have to stand exactly here and use the item finder. The leftovers, it's this item, and at the end of each turn you're gonna get 6.25% of your HP healed every turn. So that's gonna make a pretty big difference, I think, in order to defeat the league. And then the important is also gonna be the Pokemon you're using. So for the Elite Four of Kanto, I really recommend to have Magnezone. Magnezone, it's electric and steel, so it can pretty much beat Lorelei alone. Just be careful to put special attack, because he's way better in special attack than physical attack. So special attack and speed are gonna be the important stats for him. And then just have maybe Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is really good. It's probably the best electric move. Thunder is pretty low accuracy, so you're gonna fail sometimes and it can really change the match. With Thunderbolt, should be able to get a lot of Lorelei's Pokemons, and also a lot of Lens Pokemons. And you also need probably Flash Cannon, will be the same. So Flash Cannon will be a steel type move, and it's gonna be really good for the ice types that are only ice, like Jinx. I think it's the only one, Jinx. So it's gonna be good also against I think that's pretty much all. But especially his steel type is gonna protect him against Agatha. And all the poison type moves, also the dark type moves, or the ghost type moves, steel is a really good defensive type and gonna protect you against a lot of things. You can also use a Jolteon. Jolteon doesn't have the steel type, but it's probably the best electric Pokemon in the whole game, and it's available in Kanto. So same, special attack and speed are gonna be the important stats. Make sure you have special moves too. Thunder. Not Thunder, Thunderbolt. Probably be the best on him. So another good Pokemon I recommend people to have is Gyarados. So Gyarados, it's perfect with Magnezone, because they cover each other weaknesses. Since he's water and flying, he's gonna be really good against Bruno, especially good against Bruno. The important stats are gonna be physical attack and speed, and the moves, he can have Crunch, which he learns at level 24. Crunch are gonna be pretty good against Agatha, Gengar, and also Miss Magius, I think she has. Can also have Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance is really good, it boosts your attack and your speed, so if you can put a Dragon Dance at the beginning, and especially with the leftovers, and after you should be able to destroy a lot of their Pokemons. You can also have Ice Fang. Ice Fang really good against the dragons, especially. And the next one will be Waterfall. Waterfall is his best attack. So with Dragon Dance and after doing Waterfall, it's gonna be really good. Aqua Tail is good too, but has less accuracy. So I recommend to have Waterfall because after Dragon Dance, it's just gonna make a lot of damage. And other Pokemon people always recommend to use is Starmie. So Starmie is water and psychic. Special attack and speed are gonna be the stats for him. The best moves are gonna be Psychic, Surf, and probably Ice Beam and Thunder for the Elite Four, and could pretty much carry the whole Elite Four by itself. That's why a lot of people they recommend to use Starmie. Another really good Pokemon will be Alakazam. Alakazam psychic type. The best move will be Psychic for him. Important stats are gonna be special attack and speed. Another move you can have on him will be maybe Dark Pulse. A dark type attack could help for the ghosts. The only ghost, Shadow Ball, in fact. Shadow Ball would be even better. For the only ghost that doesn't have the poison type. But you can also put Shockwave if you don't have an electric Pokemon. It could help you with Lorelei. And maybe Focus Blast. So Focus Blast doesn't have the best accuracy, but to have a fighting type move is pretty good, usually. That's pretty much it. The important stats are gonna be special attack and speed, and Alakazam can take care pretty much alone of Bruno and Agatha. It's really good, it's really fast, and yeah, really good. Gengar will also be a very interesting one to have. Special attack and speed again. Maybe you can put Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball on it, and also Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond could help you to just take one more Pokemon out. He also can learn, I think, Thunderbolt. Yeah, Thunderbolt. Maybe Reflect could help. So Gengar is gonna help you a lot for Bruno and also for Agatha. If it's really fast, it can be faster than Agatha Gengar. Another one that could be pretty good would be Kingdra. So Kingdra is water and dragon, so he has only one weakness. It's gonna be dragon. So Kingdra can have a dragon attack like Dragon Pulse. It can also have Ice Beam. It can have Surf. So it's gonna be a really good one. You can also play it with Physical. So in that case, you would like to have probably Dragon Dance, Waterfall, and other, maybe Outrage. Oh, it's a tutor move, so rather not. But pretty much anything you want. That wouldn't make too much difference. If you play it physical, I recommend to play it special attack, because it has a better move pool, better move set. So Kingdra can be really good. Another Pokemon that people always recommend for Kanto Elite Four will be Cloyster, Water and Ice. And make sure he had the Skill Ink ability. So the Skill Ink ability is gonna make sure that every time you have multi-strike moves, it's gonna be 5 times. So you're gonna play him with Icicle Spear. And probably Shell Smash. So Shell Smash is gonna lower your defense and special defense, but raise your attack, special attack, and speed. You're gonna have also Spike Cannon that will be able to hit 5 times. And the last one will be Rock Blast. Also, you're gonna be able to hit 5 times. So all the 3 attacks are gonna all the time make 125, because it's 25 times 5. And the important stats are gonna be attack, physical attack, and speed. So you don't have to use 6 of them, but I think with 3 you should be good, no matter which one they are. And for the champions, they're gonna be good too. So that's pretty much it. It's oh, the last one will be Dragonite. Dragonite takes a long time to evolve. It really needs to be level 55. Anyway, you might want to have Pokemon around level 55 at least to go for the Elite Four. It can also learn Dragon Dance level 62. You're gonna have to bring him to the level cap, but it can be really useful. Dragon Dance, and to put also Outrage or Dragon Claw. And the last one, you could put Earthquake, or you could put Waterfall. And the important stats are gonna be attack and speed. And Dragonite is gonna be weak against the first member, Lorelei, but it's gonna be really good against pretty much all the other. Oh, you can also put Wing Attack or Fly if you want. But Fly is not really good against Bruno. I recommend more Wing Attack because he has a flying type. So with the stab, and if you can put a Dragon Dance before, it's gonna be really strong. And it's gonna be... It could be also pretty good against Lance. And of course the champion. Against Lance, the problem is it's gonna get hit also by the dragon with a super effective. So it has to be really fast. And the problem is might be Kingdra, because Lance have a Kingdra, and Kingdra with Ice Beam probably be a one-hit KO no matter the level. But you can also put the leftovers on him. That would be pretty good. And the last one I would recommend in the Kanto region would be Snorlax. Snorlax, because it has amazing stats. For this one, attack will be important and HP probably, because it is too slow anyway, so that won't change much. And for the moveset, probably the best will be Double Edge, Hammer Arm, Belly Drum. So Belly Drum is gonna reduce half of your HP, but put your attack stat at the maximum, so a +6 boost. And with Double Edge, Hammer Arm, and maybe Heavy Slam, or Zen Headbutt, or Crunch. Probably Crunch would be the best. So it could be pretty good, not against Bruno of course, because it's normal and gonna take a lot of damage on all the fighting type moves. But for the rest, it will be pretty good. Immunity could be pretty nice for Agatha. Thick Fat could be nice for Lorelei. And you give him the leftovers because it has a lot of HP. And the last one I almost forgot will be Scizor, the evolution of Scizor. So since it's a bug still, it's pretty good. It has a double weakness to fire, but it shouldn't be a problem. And you would like to have Bullet Punch on it because it always goes first. And you would like also to have probably Close Combat, just to use in... Well, now Close Combat. Don't use too much at the beginning because it's gonna lower your defense and your special defense, but if the Pokemon is weak to fighting moves, it's gonna be really good. Also, you can have Sword Dance and Scizor. Probably Scizor will be good to have the stab. Sword Dance is gonna double your physical attack. The important stats are gonna be the attack. You can put the speed, but you can also put the HP, and also leftovers. The best will be Technician. Swamp will be okay. And as an item, you can give him the leftovers too. So that's all for this quick recommendations that I give about the Kanto Elite Four. There are other Pokemon of course that you can use, but these are the ones that gonna make it easier. If you really have trouble, if your team cannot go through the Elite Four, try just to change one of your Pokemon by one that I said, or two, and if it still doesn't work, maybe three, but 3 should be enough with your team as a backup. So that's all for this video. Thank you to have watched it. Tell me in the comment if you have other ideas of Pokemon that could be used against the Elite Four. But these are the one I recommend. And see you next time for the next video. Bye bye.